Let's make lunch for my 5'9", 14-year-old who is impossible to keep full. Starting with the Celsius. They are my fave. We are doing buffalo chicken sliders again. That is what he requested for lunch. It was his favorite from last week. So not a new recipe today, but I'll show y'all how I do it again. I'm air fried our just fair chicken nuggets. They are our absolute fave. I'm going to cut a couple of them in half just so that they fit easier on the slider rolls. Let's put the buffalo sauce in the container first. So I have butter that I melted, and then I'm putting in some hot sauce. And some people ask me, why do you do that? And I don't know, I've just always seen it in recipes when you're making like buffalo wings to mix hot sauce with butter. I think partially it like emulsifies the sauce a little bit better, but somebody else said it also makes it like more mild the more butter that you use. But I'm just tossing that together. And then I'm just gonna, any of these that are a little bit big, I'm gonna cut up. But the other thing that I'm gonna do today is just so that they fit better, like they're more like bite-sized, so that like if he bites into them, they don't go like flying. But what I'm gonna do is, because we don't have any small individual ranch packets, I'm going to sprinkle on some ranch seasoning just so it has some ranch flavor. So I'm just gonna sprinkle it on. I'm going to toss these in the ranch seasoning. That was kind of a lot. I'm going to stick them in the hot sauce and give them a shake. I'm gonna put the lid on and shake them up. Again, none of this are like recipes or anything like too crazy or groundbreaking. I'm not claiming I'm like making new recipes, but I just putting a couple on each section and then I'll cut them up. And again, got a little bit extra sauce. We'll just drizzle that. I got a little bit of whatever shredded cheese you have tops on, and then I'm just gonna cut them up. And I always do, I mentioned this before, but I always put sandwiches in Tupperware containers because I don't like if they get smushed. So I'm just gonna put these, and this one should fit. This is actually a Tupperware container from Thai takeout. I got the perfect size. So it says CU on there, but it's really buffalo chicken sliders. I have a little cup of berries. See, I do give him fruit, guys. Last week was just not going to the grocery week. Guys, everything after I put it in his lunchbox again. Okay, here is the final product, everything I'm putting in his lunchbox. So we have the buffalo chicken sliders. I'm gonna put an ice pack in there. We have the berries. This is gonna be a tight squeeze today. Some yogis. Have you guys seen these? These are so good. These are my favorite too. They're probably not as healthy as they're like marketed as, because they're just like, it's like freeze-dried fruit dipped in yogurt, but they're delicious. We have some sun chips, a beef stick, and some Cheetos, and I have 2 mints in there, and a fork for his berries. And then if I have Capri Suns or something like that, I will throw those in there too. Otherwise, he just takes his water bottle with him to lunch and has water with lunch. So yeah, this is everything I packed today for my 5'9", 14-year-old athlete son to try to keep him full during the school day. I do see him before practice. Actually, what's today? Today's Tuesday. He doesn't have practice today, but I do see him before practice on practice days because he rows for a club, not for his school. So I drive him to practice after school, and I feed him a snack on the way to practice. If you guys ever want to see his practice snacks, let me know, and I'm happy to share those as well. But anyways, happy Tuesday.